What's good, everybody? We back. Let me hold on. We ain't got y'all sound right. Let me get that right. Bam. We should be able to hear y'all now.
All right.
Yeah, we back. Yo.
We are back, y'all.
Episode 35. Took a couple weeks off because, you know, KremeCity Kickback happened, the Super Bowl happened, all that good stuff happened. You know, what's good, y'all? Hey, real quick, man. How y'all been doing? We'll start with Vita, man. How you doing?
Oh, we kicking it. We good. Living good life, man. Living a good life. Living good life. Hey, Dude said sounds good. Let's go. Deuce in the building, Pillars Fitness. What up,
yes, sir. Pillars Fitness.
Living good.
Sponsored by. Y'all check them out in West Virginia? Virginia?
In Virginia. Paula, you good over there?
Yes, sir, man. In a new place. We here.
We here. Hey, so I know y'all said not with the Sam Darnold jersey, and as I was sitting here contemplating, I don't want to wear my work shirt with holes in it on the show. What should I wear? Let me grab this Sam Darnold jersey to represent the good yet desperate moment of having to not be at the kickback. So I was like, Sam Darnold is representation of us having to back to reality. And so we in here.
You ain't lying, man. Good old Sam Darnold. We gonna get to that eventually. It's gonna be a little bit, not a longer episode, but we got a lot to cover. We got a lot of ground to make up. You know, we're trying to get back to y'all. First things first, man. We ain't had this segment on the episode in like what, 4 episodes? 3-4 episodes?
Been a cool.
Yeah.
It's been a cool minute.
It's been like 3-4 episodes because Polly's been moving. He's in his new place. You know, congratulations, Polly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Bless us with our favorite segment, man. This or that.
All right, man. We're gonna start with the sports ones first.
Oh yes.
More impressive Super Bowl performance: Matthew Stafford or Kurt Warner? Going off of the Rams.
Oh, Kurt Warner, hands down.
Yeah, Kurt Warner.
What did Matthew Stafford throw? Like 2-3 interceptions? 2?
He had two picks. He threw.
One of them was not his fault.
Yeah, one of them.
That's true.
Yeah, even both of them was like.
Yeah, the other one was more like a punt. It was like a punt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trip off it. But I think what Kirk did was just people. Kirk was like Kirk in that moment with that greatest show on turf was special. So
Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt.
Yeah, Torrey Holt. Yeah, they had a team.
They had a team.
Ricky Prohl. Don't nobody talk about Ricky Prohl.
Nobody talks about him. That dude was fired.
Yeah, I got Kurt Warner still.
Yeah, Kirk was fired.
Matt. I think Matt exceeded expectations for what he did in the Super Bowl, just because, you know, it was like this. If the Rams suck, it's Matt's fault.
Yeah.
So when they were sucking, it wasn't really his fault. Like during the season, if you think about it, when they were sucking, it wasn't really his fault. The defense just couldn't stop the run.
Oh God. Yeah.
I think Kurt Warner had Orlando Pace on their team too.
Yeah. They had Hall of Famers all over that team.
London Fletcher was on that team.
London Fletcher.
I think what's his name? Was it Aeneas Williams or something? The safety. Light skinned dude. Yeah, like Aeneas Williams. So like they had a team. They had a team. Real life had a team.
They had a super team too, man. So I don't know. It's just pick whoever super team you like the most.
Yeah, they had a team.
And they played against a hell of a team too.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's a good question. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kurt Warner though. I'm gonna stick with that.
So next one. Isaiah Thomas or Gary Payton?
Isaiah.
You talking about Zeke?
Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Isaiah.
Isaiah. I'm taking Isaiah.
I'm taking Isaiah for sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Isaiah.
That was quick and easy. But
GP is like GP was today's Patrick Beverly. Nah. That's nah. I don't think.
know, man. He
I
was
don't know.
dropping buckets back then too.
Yeah, he was getting buckets. but it's
GP
just
got
Isaiah's-
buckets.
Isaiah,
Yeah.
like Isaiah, is that thin line between when you talk about legendary PGs, and I think narrative tape really does hurt his legacy more than his actual play. So I'm taking Isaiah.
That whole Chicago
Okay.
Bulls series.
Yeah.
That was tough. All right, that was the last one of the sports one.
Oh yeah.
All right. Choose one to save your life: Quicksilver or the Flash.
Ooh.
Uh,
Quicksilver
Dang,
or the
I don't
Flash
know.
to save your life.
I'm gonna go with the Flash. I'm gonna go with the Flash just because I'm used to the Flash. I'm just go with the Flash. Dude says Quicksilver. We got 2 Quicksilvers in the Flash.
2 Quicksilvers and the Flash.
2 Quicksilvers in the Flash. All right.
Damn. Damn.
I gotta go to Flash.
I wish I
Again,
didn't
it's
know
not-
Quicksilver as much as I do, and that's the problem. I'm gonna go with Quicksilver.
Okay, Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Quicksilver too.
Going Flash, man. It's just old school for me.
Yeah,
All right.
I know too much about Marvel to not pick Quicksilver.
All right, next one. Be an unimportant character in the last movie you saw, or an unimportant character in the last book you read.
Unimportant character.
What was it?
So for me, I'm gonna pick the last be an unimportant character in the last movie I watched, because I watched Texas Chainsaw as my last movie, so it doesn't really matter. All the unimportant characters in that movie died, so it doesn't really matter.
That's tough.
So actually, the last movie I watched was War Dogs. with
Hey, that's a
Jonah
good
Hill.
movie. That's a
It's a
good
good movie. So I'm gonna go unimportant character in that one. I'll probably be one of the Asian dudes repacking the ammo or something that they messed up on.
Movie I watched was
One of the
Charlie.
guys in the club.
Damn, it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the last thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be an unimportant character in there. I hate that
Dude
movie
says,
so much.
You got a book. Dude says book.
That's a tough movie. And you get paid still, so I mean, it doesn't.
I'm gonna do War Dogs.
I hate Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so I hate Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory so much. Them Oompa Loompas.
Which version, though?
Both of
Version,
them.
though.
I hate both of them.
Both. Okay.
Both of them. We went from old school scare. It's like watching old school It and up to date It. They both freak me out. When I see the Oompa Loompas, the old one freaks me out. The new ones freak me out.
Yeah. I hate them. I don't think that's right to say I hate Oompa Loompas. We'll get canceled on our first episode back from the Kickback. And so,
Fact. Oh, that's tough. All right. Last one. Eat a chunk of hair or drink a 16-ounce cup of sweat. That's the last one.
Is it my sweat? Diana in the same boat with you, so see? I'm saying. Those Oompa Loompas. Scary.
What did he say?
What did they say? Is it my sweat?
Yeah, it's your sweat.
Yeah. If it's mine, bro, it's like taking a shot.
He'll make it worth it.
You said 16 ounces?
16 ounces? That's like a...
That's half of this.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I don't know if sweat goes down that quickly, though. I feel like it's slimier.
Think about that hair, though. Think about when was the last time you got like a little beard hair stuck in your mouth? That mug just didn't go away real quick. It was lost in your mouth for a minute.
Yeah.
And you could feel it.
I'm going neither. I'm not picking this crap. I'm not picking this crap. I'm not picking this.
What was the
crap.
first option? The first option was chewing on a ball of hair.
A hairball. A chunk of
Chunk of
hair.
hair.
Or a sweat.
You gotta pick one.
I'm going with the sweat. The
I'll
sweat.
take the hairball. I'll take the hairball then. I don't want to do the sweat.
The sweat either. I'm doing the hair. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't do the sweat. Yeah.
Hair for sure. Damn, I'm the only one out here drinking my sweat.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's gross.
Okay,
Hey, man,
real quick.
Ew.
Holla at me. I got one since Deuces in the chat. Serena's in the chat, so I got one too now. Who had the best turkey leg at Stuff My Turkey?
Ooh.
Which one was the best one? Which one was the best one? Which was the best turkey leg at Stuff My Turkey? So it's for a fact we're going back there, right? Like, if it's still open, okay. He said, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Stuff My Turkey back on the agenda next year.
Why is it salty?
And he said Jordans. Okay, Deuce is right. I wish I could have got a bite of Jordans because that crawfish one that Jordans had, that mug looked fire, man.
Hey, so I ain't never ate crawfish before, and I'm glad my taste buds was working in Vegas because they don't work no more.
Yeah, Jordan, that crawfish. Jordan, I'm mad. Modest did not share a bite of the elotes one with me. I was like, dude, damn.
Hey, that one looked at bomb. But I was like, I don't know. Yeah, Jordan.
I think Jordan did have the best one.
I'll be real.
Damn,
if I was to go back though, Jordan. But surprisingly, too, a secret menu pork chop turkey. That turkey.
Oh, that was bomb.
Yeah,
that looked fire.
I didn't get to get none because I said, hey, put me a piece in the corner, and then he comes back like 5 minutes later and was like, hey, I ate it. Then you cut up the piece early.
The whole thing was gone.
Early. Right, it was gone.
Oh heck no, that was crazy. What about some other highlights from the kickback for y'all, man? Place wise. So Sunday for me was dope. The food, being at the crib all day. Sunday, that was crazy. Watching the game at 3:30 was crazy. I told y'all that was. That's wild.
Just for perspective for y'all watching, Vita's normally watching it on East Coast and Central Time.
Yeah.
So they watching it late. By the time the game over, it's time to eat the leftover dinner and go to sleep.
Yeah. Who said that net was too low?
Not the net. Highlight, man. Highlight for me was don't buy weed on the strip.
Oh yeah.
Don't go to those dispensaries on the strip. Make your head hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, I had my first Bedia. Ooh, bro.
You got Bedia.
Yeah, it was fine.
See, thing is, Deuce probably says the other one was good, but we didn't even get the name of theirs. So I don't know how to find that one.
See, and if that was the worst Bedia that they had, they was like, oh, that one wasn't that good.
So for your first time, especially for your first time, for me, I feel like there's no such thing as bad Bedia. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all, man.
But then once you start to they do Dude said Mr. Jalisco's bet. Keep that in mind, bro. We gotta find that because they're that little orange juice. That
remember the name?
Mango drink I got from them. That drink I went and got from them was drink was fire. But they do a chili oil that's supposed to be on it too. And that was one thing that separates a lot of people's stuff. Well, at least we've done the chili oil when they didn't do it. I could tell they didn't do it. But it was good. The meat and the cheese and stuff, it was cool. It wasn't bad, but it was just I
always thought it was fake. You know how they do TikToks and they do the cheese pulls, and I'm like, man, it ain't. That's like seeing the Burger King commercials. And you see how good the burgers look, and then you go eat it, and it's all ugly.
Yeah.
My first bite, cheese pull. I was
Hey, I tell you, hibachi time was it. Y'all gotta go next time.
I'm mad we didn't go to that.
We should have really I'm mad we thought about it when we did because we packed the food for y'all to go. We still should have went because I was taking the food anyway. So we still should have went over there and got some after. But that mess was good, man. That mess was good.
Yeah.
I also learned that Vita is probably one of the best hype men that I have ever been around in my life.
Oh God!
You said parking lot pimping.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
I almost got in trouble. So I told my wife no, she couldn't go on the zip line that cost $60. And then not even 25 steps later, Vita was like, yo, check out this Lakers chain. It's dope. It wasn't nothing but just a little piece of styrofoam on a Lakers chain. I'm getting hyped too. He goes, I was like, how much is it? He's like, $60. I was like, bro, that might be a move. I didn't buy it because Deuce saved my life. Deuce was just like, hey, you just told her no to the $60 zip line. You got to keep it pushing.
Hey, the fact that Serena, we will sponsor your zip line next trip. TTE's covering your zip line for next trip.
Save my life, bro.
And whoever's in the bottom and whoever's last place next year's pick'em has to go on the zip line with Serena. So next year's zip line.
I hope I was last.
Yeah, next year's Serena zip line is on us. Next year's zip line is on us.
That's tough.
And then whoever's last place is gonna be your partner when you go. She said Gio Pale is in too.
Yeah, probably gonna be last.
Probably go last place. Hey, that's the punishment next year. Last place has to take the zip line with Serena.
Yep.
Next year, last place has to take the zip. We going back to Fremont. So you know what I'm saying? So we going back to Fremont.
Yeah.
So you playing
Fremont was ready.
Losers her partner.
Last, bro. That's tough.
You're gonna be on the zip line over Tyrone Biggums and Tupac.
That's tough. Freaking Dave Chappelle.
That's gonna be hilarious.
That's tough.
She want to do the Ferris wheel zip line. The Ferris wheel zip line. That's not the one we was at.
Nah, bro. This one is higher.
Oh,
you seen how high the Ferris wheel was? It's on the top of the Ferris wheel. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
No, thank you. I'm good.
All right, we definitely get on.
Y'all streaming some Apex later? Oh, yes, sir. We show is, kid. We show are. We show are. But yeah, KremeCity, great experience, man. We all took a risk. We all took the leap of faith. And it was amazing. We're going to be back next year.
Man, be back next year. Mm-hmm. Be back next year, man. Let's get into it. What's up?
All right, cool.
On the agenda.
First things first, we got the Disney movie madness. We had the first matchup. The first two matchups I went through and I added up all of the answers. It was actually, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty surprising. It was really surprising.
All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and break this whole thing down now. And we just gonna have the chat help us out and vote. We'll do like we did before, and we're just gonna vote through it all right now.
Oh, say less.
So we'll go 2 out of 3, and whatever the chat 2 out of 3 moves the movie on, and we'll tally up the chat's votes too, and we'll go from there. Bet?
Cool. Sounds good.
Because next week, we got our other stuff. We got a lot of stuff we want to get with y'all, man. Hey, and if anybody wants to be in Vegas next year for the Super Bowl and just come kick it with us, meet us. We in there.
Come through.
People be like, well, when is it? Vegas, Super Bowl weekend. We're going to be back.
Oh, there go Kia. Yeah, Kia, I know you was talking about getting down with TTE, man. We're going to be in Vegas next year.
Yeah, we're going to be
Super Bowl weekend.
From
Thursday to Monday. Come through.
Watch me do circles in the little drag racing thing we were doing.
Hey, I was getting it, bro. I barely fit in that mug too.
Hey, you know what? Y'all want to do the whole thing, or y'all want to do one side at a time and then do a championship the next time?
Yeah, let's do one side.
All right, Disney. We're gonna go all Disney.
Yeah, we'll do all Disney. Let me see if I can find the whole thing.
All right, all Disney. Man, Super Bowl weekend. Y'all come catch us down in Vegas. We're gonna be back. We already know it. We being back Super Bowl weekend in Vegas, so we going back.
All right, so I got this extra blowed up. All right, so we'll do I got the first side on the screen right now. So Lion King versus Tarzan.
I told you last time we did this, we said this was a tough matchup, but Lion King for me.
I did Lion King.
Lion King. There's 2 here. Dude says Tarzan.
Ooh, I gotta go Lion King. They call me Mufasa in high school, so I gotta go Lion King.
All right, Lion King. We got only one Tarzan from dudes. We got a Lion King. All right, Lion King moves on. We ain't go too much on that. Lion King moves on.
Lion King's the winner. Cool.
Lion King's the winner. I know, dude. I'm glad Deuce isn't here to defend this one.
Yeah,
he's gonna drag us out. Yeah, he's gonna drag us out.
The next one. Princess and the Frog. Hey, the soundtrack. The soundtrack.
Did he just say Tarzan's soundtrack was better than Lion King? There's some things that you're not supposed to say. There's some things you are not supposed to say, and you don't ever.
It's close.
It's close. It's close. It's not easy.
He could have said something else.
It's close.
No,
it's close.
No,
the soundtrack.
Put that on track.
Wow, that's close, bro.
No, I don't feel like it's close at all. I feel like that's absolute. I feel like that's the last place you should have went when you talked about comparing these. Nah,
I don't know. Nah. That's a tough argument. Y'all
can argue that.
You'll be in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Phil Collins went off on that whole soundtrack.
I'm not entertain that. Y'all can do that. I'm not going to entertain that.
All right, man. We'll move on to the next one. We'll move on to the next one. We'll move. It's fire. Yeah, see, it is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Soundtrack is fire.
Two worlds. You know what I'm saying? Strangers like me. Oh, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So we got Princess and the Frog and Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog versus Lilo and Stitch.
I told y'all my dynamic with this one, man. Half of me feels like I can't vote for the other one.
Yeah,
so y'all go first.
Right down the middle.
You know so half of me feels like I can't vote for this one because like I'm conflicted. So Dude says Lilo. Dude says Lilo.
I'm gonna go Princess and the Frog, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Princess and the Frog. I gotta go with Princess and the Frog.
I'm gonna go Lilo because when I was little, my siblings called me Cobra Bubbles.
Right now, what else we got? Man, we'll have to pull up some soundtracks because my favorite movie soundtrack is Spider-Man U-Verse. Miles Morales.
Hey, that soundtrack was hard. That soundtrack was hard.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I want to, I just still can't fight it because I can feel myself fighting for it. I gotta go Lilo and Stitch, man.
Oh,
I gotta go Lilo and Stitch.
I think Lilo and Stitch is in the lead right now.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is in the lead right now
by like one vote. Yeah, I did your vote.
Yeah, I gotta go Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah, Lilo and Stitch won. Lilo and Stitch won.
He said Stitch TTE.
Stitch TTE.
All right, let's go.
I was the next one. Right, Tangled. Man. Is that Tangled? Oh, Tangled and Big Hero 6.
Big Big Hero 6.
Oh yeah, Big Hero 6. Easy.
Big Sweet.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 for me.
Sweet
that,
this.
That one, I can't even entertain that. Big Hero 6 for me.
He said,
Easy. So we got 3. Me and Soy's Big Hero, Deuce Big Hero. We got a Big Hero.
Oh no, I kind of like Tangled.
Over Big Hero 6?
I'm Big Hero 6. I'm through.
I think they're even to me. I don't know why.
Oh.
You said
I'm gonna go with Tangled.
That's 3.
It's still a sweep. Serena said Big Hero 6. She playing Fortnite, so she not in chat.
Right.
Big Hero.
He said wild kick him. This is stupid. All right.
Toshiro Yamada, come on, man.
Frozen and Moana.
It's
not hard for me because I was never a part of the Frozen hype at all. So it's Moana.
I'm gonna go Moana. I cried watching Moana, bro. At the beginning of the damn movie, I cried. I'm like, that's my people.
Yeah. This isn't an all movies matter moment or nothing. I just did not care for Frozen. You know what I'm saying? I really did.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Moana definitely winning that one. Moana taking the dub on that one. Right. Who else? We got anybody else throwing anything else in the chat?
No, not yet. I haven't seen anything.
You said wild.
What else?
You said Tarzan.
Moana. Yeah, Moana got the sweep. All right, the next one is Aladdin versus Hercules. I'm going Hercules, bro.
Hercules.
My favorite song.
Hero,
my favorite song is on Hercules, man.
Hercules, man.
Hercules, yeah.
Hercules, man.
It's looking like a clean sweep, Hercules.
Yeah, Hercules. Big Hercules, man. I didn't appreciate that movie until like I watched it like a year and a half ago. Bro. And I was like, yo, they really killed this. Facts. Speaking of that, I don't think no movie took a funny is to even funnier leap for me than Major Payne. When I watched Major Payne as an adult, I was like,
Major
nah,
yo.
yeah, Major Payne is
Third and third.
yeah, that movie.
I will kick you in, yo.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, that's
Same
funny.
with Tarzan.
Hercules, we moving on.
All right, Little Mermaid and Pocahontas.
One line. Be safe out there. These white people are dangerous. I'm going with Pocahontas, bro. I'm going with Pocahontas, bro.
Yeah. Pocahontas getting my
I'm that line
vote.
alone. I'm pretty sure. Looking at the matchups, clean sweep for Hercules on Pocahontas. But that line alone.
Pocahontas. Pocahontas got
Pocahontas.
Oh, Serena said Little Mermaid. Oh,
Little Mermaid.
Pocahontas.
Nah, it's Pocahontas for me, man.
I think we got 4 for Pocahontas, 1 for Little Mermaid so far.
All right.
I think Pocahontas gonna write it out. I think so.
All right. Do say for the culture. All right. Pocahontas moves on.
All right, this next one. Mulan and what is that? Encanto. Mulan and Encanto. I'm Mulan, bruh. I loved Encanto, but bruh, Mulan.
I'm gonna go Encanto.
I still haven't watched it.
Mulan it is then.
Yeah,
it's a good movie, you know what I'm saying? But bruh, Mulan?
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. Mulan,
Encanto. But the family stick it together, you know what I'm saying?
Mulan, man.
Encanto was better, man.
No, the Mulan. What? Mulan.
I'm gonna definitely show this list to my wife and kids and see what they say afterwards. But Mulan for me.
Mulan. Oh yeah, Mulan getting the sweep. We only got two votes for Encanto. Yep, Mulan moving on. In your face, Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno.
All right. Last one on this side.
Beauty and the Beast and Nightmare Before Christmas.
So I hate movies that look like that one. So I was Beauty and the Beast. It's just like something that makes me creepy. Like it makes me feel creepy, so I don't like to watch it. So Beauty and the Beast.
Hey, that's why I don't watch it.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I already know Serena's gonna pick for Jack Skellington. So she's
I'm gonna go Jack Skellington too, man. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, we got 3 for Nightmare. I'm picking Beauty and the Beast, so we got 3 for Beauty and the Beast and 3 for Nightmare. We need somebody to come in and make that tiebreaker.
Hey, where's my son at?
I think it's Deuce. Deuce is the tiebreaker right now.
Yeah, I guess Beauty and the Beast. Deuce said Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast gets the dub. Let's go.
Beauty and the Beast moves on.
Getting out about the way.
Culture.
Boo.
There's no culture in freaking dead people and Christmas. The culture is the dead people on Halloween, Kay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
He said, boo. Well,
everybody's saying boo.
All right.
We going on to the next bracket?
We can hold that.
Are we gonna hold it right there?
Yeah,
all right, cool. I'll update the visuals. We'll come back to it. Next week we'll do
a Pixar.
Yeah, next week. You want to do that today or next week?
Y'all want to do it today? Y'all want to do it next week? You know what?
I'm done.
Let's do it today.
Let's run it. Okay. We're gonna run it. We're going over to Pixar.
Let's go. Let's go over the Pixar. Up
versus Brave is match number 1. This one on Twitter and on Instagram was pretty even, surprisingly. Dude said next week we'll do round 2 next week. She said Brave, no debate.
We're
Controversial.
Gonna do round 2 next week.
She said Brave, no debate.
Divisional rounds.
I'm gonna go Brave too.
Up, man. I'm going up.
Up was like really emotionally sad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, there's 4 votes for Brave. That's crazy.
Brave moves on. Brave moves on.
I'm gonna vote for Brave too because I like that movie.
Brave moves on.
Never seen Brave, honestly. Oh, Kia, you're gonna have to get on that, bro. I like Brave. Brave. She was beefing with her mama. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Turned her into a bear and all. Yeah, Brave it is.
All right.
Toy Story versus Soul. I don't think this is a competition.
Yeah.
Between
they
these two.
They did so wrong right now, man. they did so bad.
She says,
right
"Hey,
now.
hold on, we gotta vote for Soul. We might not have to. We might not be able to count it out too soon."
This is grandfathered for me, man. This is grandfathered for me. I can't go against Toy Story.
That's Toy Story. Yeah,
I'm going Toy Story.
That's
Toy Story or Soul?
Toy Story.
Yeah, I can't go against Toy Story, man.
Toy Story, easy.
Yeah. I really wanted to too, but I can't go
Deuce
against.
said Soul.
Deuce said so.
So 2 for Soul. I think like 4 for Toy Story.
Yeah.
Soul was good conceptually, but like you gotta watch it a couple times to. Damn, we got 3 for Soul.
Another vote. That's another one for Soul. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, Toy Story's just grandfathered in for me, man.
We got 5 for Soul, or 5 for Toy Story, 3 for Soul. So sorry, Soul, you're gonna take the L. Coco versus Cars.
I feel like
I'm Coco all day.
I feel like the winner of this matchup has a good chance to win the whole thing.
They might. They might.
When I look at a pair, I feel like this is like the 4 or 5 matchup of like 2 teams who endured some injuries and came at the wrong time.
And now who's healthy? Right here is like they healthy in the playoffs. Everyone else hurt.
Oh, nothing but Coco's right now in the chat. So
this is a whole lot of Coco
too.
I'm
Coco too.
I'm Coco.
I'm Coco too, man.
That Un Poco Loco. Don't nobody talk about that song, but he went off.
Ernesto De La Cruz a hoe.
Man.
Yeah, he is.
On game.
Man.
Coco.
Ernesto De La Cruz.
They fell out. They fell out.
Yeah, Cars fell out hard. All right. This next one might be a little weird unless you watch one or the other.
Yeah.
Cars is
This is a weird one for me. Yeah.
Onward.
Coco for me.
We got Onward or The Good Dinosaur.
Man.
Onward was a really good movie. Onward was a really good movie.
I like that movie. Onward. Yeah, Onward was a really good movie.
I'm going Onward.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on. Onward was a real good movie.
Yeah, it was.
I got emotional as hell watching that movie.
He said, "No idea, haven't watched either." Hey, that's some of these. It is, but I remember browsing Onward.
Onward
I'm
was
gonna go
Good Dinosaur. We got one Good Dinosaur.
Onward. We're going with Onward.
4 Onward's moving on. GG's good. So lame. You don't know nothing about This is the same person that didn't understand what Encanto was about and why she don't have powers.
Yeah, man.
All right, next matchup: Ratatouille or A Bug's Life.
Ratatouille.
This tough.
This one's tough.
This was tough.
Bug's Life, no question.
Ooh.
I think Bug's Life. I don't want no rat. I don't want no rat to cook my food.
This one's tough.
I gotta go Ratatouille, man. I gotta go Ratatouille.
I don't see nothing but Bug's Life right now. I don't see nothing but Bug's Life.
We got 3 Bug's Life.
I think I got Bug's Life.
3 Bug's Life right now.
Ooh.
I'm Ratatouille. Serena's Ratatouille, so it's 2 to 4 right now. Okay, 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Vita's going to either tip the scale or even it out.
I'm Bug's Life, man. I'm Bug's Life, man. Bug's Life, man. And I feel like when we updated and moved this picture on, somebody's gonna be like, "How Bug's Life get by?" Bug's Life, man.
Flint is gonna take the dub. All right, Bug's Life. All right, the next one, Finding Nemo versus Inside Out.
Okay, real quick. I feel like this is unfair because I just peeped at the next matchup, which is Monsters Inc. and Finding Dory, right? Which I feel like it's unfair because I enjoyed Dory and Nemo way more than I did in her own movie. And I feel like neither one of them are going to move on. Look at this, which I feel like is unfair. You know what I'm saying? So am I wrong in thinking that?
No, because I wasn't going to put Dory in there, but Dory was a completely different story. Although it is related to, you know what I'm saying, you could put the character coming from Nemo. It was a whole different story, a whole different backset.
So I see.
I'm gonna go.
So it's split right now.
She
2-2.
said Dory got lost, Nemo got stolen.
I'm gonna go Inside Out.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Nemo. I'm gonna go Nemo.
Does my vote even? I'm going Inside Out.
So
Inside Out was actually really, really good to me.
3. Damn, it's 3-3. Who hasn't voted yet?
1 second. Nana!
Inside Out, Nemo. Yeah,
come here real quick. I got a question.
Tiebreaker. Yeah. There you go, Nana.
Nana the tiebreaker. Nemo and Inside Out. So I'll ask Nana the tiebreaker. Nana! Which movie is better? Finding Nemo or Inside Out? He said we talking about feelings. Which movie is better? Finding Nemo or Inside Out?
She like, I feel like there's a lot of weight on this question.
Inside Out.
Inside Out. She said Inside Out. She said Inside Out.
Good stuff, Nana. All right.
I also did ask somebody who watched Inside Out, probably the same age that we watch Finding Nemo. So maybe that attachment might have affected it a little bit too.
Oh, my heart hurts.
He said
Nemo.
This is stupid.
All right, the second to last matchup is Monsters Incorporated or Finding Dory.
It's Monsters Inc., man.
Monsters Inc. Yeah, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. I told y'all,
1, 2, 3, 4. So we got five Monsters Inc. right now.
Nemo wasn't going. Look, Nemo and Dory wasn't gonna make it, and Dory shined in the movie where she wasn't even the.
Everybody's gonna be finding them in too.
Yeah, they're gonna be finding
Clean
them
sweep. Clean sweep. Sorry, Dory, you still lost. All right, last one. The Incredibles or Wall-E?
Incredibles.
Oh, dude said Dory?
Incredibles.
Incredibles or Wall-E?
Incredibles. Edna
mode.
Edna Beast.
Edna was gang in that movie.
Edna Beast. Elastigirl.
You sound just like her.
Elastigirl. Yeah, bro.
Oh, we got a Wall-E. Incredibles.
Wall-E. Wall-E was
you said Wall-E too?
Maybe I just watched Wall-E at a different emotional time. I just couldn't get into it. When people was like, "Oh, didn't he die at the end, right?" or something like that, I was like, I'm cool. Incredibles.
Wall-E is a harsh look at Fat America.
I was like, yo, come on now.
Becky was G and Dory. Okay. It looks like Incredibles is moving on. So next week we're gonna come at y'all with the updated chart, and we're gonna go into round two. Round two gonna be tough.
Crazy. When we get to that championship round, then I will consider soundtrack. Right now, I'm going specifically off movies, but when it gets that close, then I'm gonna start listening to soundtracks, and then I'm gonna hear Deuce be like, "Tarzan should have been in there." You know what I'm saying? So, we got it.
All right, cool. That does it for the Disney versus. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Next week we're gonna go to round two. Even if y'all are here for the beginning of it, that's cool. Just come vibe with us. Next topic we got, man. Super Bowl recap, real quick.
Super Bowl recap.
Run through Super Bowl recap. We got the Rams with the dub in the end. OBJ got hurt in the second quarter. Tore his ACL, supposedly. We don't know. I didn't follow up on any to see what actually happened. MVP.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, it's when I look at the Super Bowl recap, I think the game definitely looked closer than what it would have been if OBJ would have stayed healthy.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit back and you kind of look at the game, you're like, outside of one super great play from Jamar Chase, a trick play halfback pass, and a 75-yard touchdown that we all believe should have had a flag, Bengals got locked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like Bengals got, and they did the very thing that we said they should have did, but they wouldn't do. So he sat here and said, "Use Joe Mixon." I responded, "Yeah, you're right," but they're not.
They did exactly that.
And then they did exactly the opposite. Look, and I know people was throwing a fuss because on that 3rd and 1, they gave it to the other running back, Perrine, instead of Mixon.
Samaje Perrine.
And that was like we said Sean McVay outcoached himself the first one. Zach Taylor outcoached himself in a critical moment there. Be simple, bro. Yeah, be simple, bro. Joe Mixon's a top running back in the league. Give him 2 shots at it. You know what I'm saying? And then go back to what you do. But they didn't. And so,
he'd have fell forward for 3 yards.
Yeah, he would have fell forward for that. So yeah, man, it was a good Super Bowl, man. I enjoyed it, but when I look back at that and I'm looking at what the league is going into, if you was to tell me which team will be back in the Super Bowl, definitely the Rams has a way better chance than the Bengals making it back. I just think, I think the Bengals had a great run. But I mean, when you look at their tape overall in the playoffs, they're still some steps away from becoming elite separated as a team.
Yeah.
Team, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my recap.
What do you think about them, Paulo? Just quick recap on your outlook on the whole Super Bowl.
Yeah, what Vita said, Zach Taylor overcoached it. I think he overthought everything he did. And I think on Jalen Ramsey's, I think you could say it on his worst day. He couldn't get anything going.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. That Rams defense that D-line was not letting him throw the ball whatsoever. So
7 sacks. Should have been 9.
Yeah. It should have been 15. I don't know.
Man, bunch of them, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Biggest thing for me in the Super Bowl, I was actually really, really impressed with that Bengals defense. I think that's going to be a staple going forward. Bengals defense.
Yeah.
They could not get the run game started on offense as far as the Rams go. They were doing a hell of a job covering all the big plays. Nothing big plays downfield aside from that OBJ touchdown. After that, everything was just Cooper Kupp territory, which is kind of what we expected.
Who was that linebacker that they had? Was it Wilson? Logan Wilson?
Yeah.
He was hard, bro.
He was balling.
He was all over the field.
This man was on pace to get 20 plus tackles.
Yeah, I think when I look at them, I can trust their defense next year to continue this performance more than I can trust their offense to continue on.
Yep.
So
and that specific reason for me, I actually have the Bengals having a better chance to get back to the Super Bowl than the Rams. Specifically because there's so much questions going into the Rams offseason. Right? Von Miller, is he coming back? Yeah. Whitworth, gone. Aaron Donald still might retire. OBJ's going into free agency with a torn ACL. Are we going to get another Matt Stafford year like that? Doubt it.
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
So
I think with if they get Aaron Donald back, yes, I think they got a chance to get to the Super Bowl again. But without the uncertainty of everybody there in the Rams, I think the Bengals still have a better chance.
Sure.
Yeah.
So real quick, going into Soiled or Cemented Super Bowl edition, Vita, lead us through it, man. Soiled or Cemented.
Do you guys believe Joe Burrow can repeat his performance as quarterback next year? Is he a cemented top 5 quarterback?
No.
And
if he would have won this Super Bowl, I still say no.
No. Jamar Chase, is he a cemented top 5 wide receiver?
No.
No.
You got a hell of a rookie year. This year, you might have been top, right outside of you top 5, right? Yeah. This year, you'd have been top 5. Going into next year, no.
More likely to get back to their conference championship game, Rams or Bengals?
Bengals. With the teams they have right now?
Yeah.
As of this moment.
Remember, we still got the league year doesn't technically start till March 15th, 16th, when people can actually start to officially make moves.
I agree with the Bengals. Because, I mean, just in their division, we don't know how healthy the Ravens are going to be. Steelers don't have a quarterback. The Browns are going to be the Browns. They might have just won their division already.
Yeah.
So just having to win a couple games to go into the conference finals, see it happening.
Okay. And to the man himself, last question. McVay, is he more on a trajectory to be the Belichick of this era, or did he Pete Carroll himself?
Nah, he Pete
He
Carrolled
Pete Carroll
himself.
himself.
Yeah, he Pete Carrolled himself. He what McVay showed me when OBJ got hurt was, damn, we just lost 45% of our playbook.
Yeah.
Van Jefferson was not that guy. I've seen Bill Belichick go with some scrubs at wide receiver. Regardless, yes, Tom Brady was at your quarterback position, but he ain't no freak of an athlete. You went with some scrubs to the Super Bowl at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris Hogan.
That was your number one receiver, Chris Hogan.
Chris Hogan was snapping.
So
yeah, lacrosse players really doing dirt.
I think he might have Pete Carrolled himself.
Got it. I sit on the sword of cemented for the Super Bowl, man.
Ooh, that takes us into NFL offseason outlook, man. Playoff picture, 2 in and 2 out, just to start it.
So, they have a stat that says it's usually 4 new teams in the playoffs every year. So out of the entire playoff picture from both AFC and NFC, what 2 teams would you say now has no chance to make it again next year?
In both conferences? Like 2 teams in both conferences?
2 teams in both conferences. I know off top for me in the AFC, it's the Raiders. The Raiders won't be back next year.
I got the Raiders too in that one.
The Raiders is one. And I
got the Steelers.
Yeah. Raiders and Steelers are definitely the 2 teams who I say won't be in the playoffs next year. For the NFC, see who I'm trying to remember who was in there now. So y'all gonna take me to this. I don't think Dallas is gonna make it. I think they won't win the division, and I think they're not gonna make it. Like that's that. If I'm looking at somebody, because the NFC is pretty tough, I think Dallas is gonna make it. I think Dallas played their best ball that they could have played. I don't see no ceiling where Dallas goes higher, and I see everybody else around catching up. I don't think Dallas makes it. And who is my other one? Saints, New Orleans. I don't think New Orleans makes it.
I don't think they made it this year.
It was 7, right?
Yeah, I think the Eagles was the last team.
Yeah, the Eagles are the last team. I think, man, I gotta go with Tampa.
I got the Buccaneers too.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one of them.
I'm gonna go with Tampa and Arizona. Just because everything I'm seeing in Arizona in the offseason does not translate to we're going to get a great James Conner, we're going to get a great DeAndre Hopkins. The only way that works is if we have a great Kyler Murray. Yeah. And it don't look like he want to be a leader right now. He don't want to take no blame for any losses. Yeah. I gotta go with Arizona and Tampa. I think Dallas, as long as Dallas plays in our conference, man, in our division, they're going to have a chance. I hate to say that, because I had to wear a damn Dallas Cowboy t-shirt this year, but as long as the Washington football team is the Commanders,
yeah,
nah. Well, go ahead, Paulo. Who'd you have?
I had the same 2, the Bucks and the Cardinals.
Okay.
Bucks and the Cardinals. 2 in, 2 out. Ooh, so 3 to 5. All right, so let's talk about some draft prospects as we go into the offseason. We're about to go into, looking at free agency. We're going to go into the draft market here in the next few weeks. Who are 3 to 5 draft prospects that y'all are looking at, whether for your team or just for the future of the NFL?
So I have an eye on Kayvon.
Mm-hmm.
I have an eye on Kayvon because I do think his potential is crazy, but he's going to be that big swing and miss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you're going to hit one or you're not. I don't think he's allowed. Yeah. I don't think he's specifically allowed to have an average career. You know what I'm saying? I think anything less than TJ Watt type, like, impact, people are going to call him a bust. Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame safety. I'll tell y'all about it. I think that dude's the truth. So Kyle Hamilton is the other guy. And then I want to see which one of these Ohio State wide receivers in Olave or Wilson. I'm just keeping my eye on them. I want to see which one of them because I know some people try to separate them, but I like them both. So I just want to see where they go and how they pan out.
Okay. Who you got, Polly?
For my three, I had Ahmad Gardner, corner out of Cincinnati.
Yep, Sauce Gardner.
He's a good corner. He has everything you need in a corner, but the only downfall is the lack of competition he played against. Yeah. Honestly, so we don't really know what his ceiling is on there, but I'm willing to see what it is. Trayvon Walker, the defensive end of Georgia.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
I think he's going to be a sleeper pick in the draft. I think his ceiling is as high as Kayvon's. That's how I see it. And my last one is Traylon Burks out of Arkansas.
Ooh. Okay.
He's like an AJ Brown, Godwin type of player to me.
Yeah.
If he gets selected to the right team, man, he's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, it's a rookie year.
For me, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna start with Derek Stingley from LSU corner. He's one of those hybrid corners, man. You know, those corners that, you know, Marcus Peters type that you're looking at. You can move him around the field. I don't think he's gonna be a huge lockdown guy, but I think if he's able to be a number 2 corner behind somebody, I think he'll be solid. I gotta say Olave just because, you know, selfish reasons coming from the Eagles. Personally, I think Jalen Reagor's on his way out. I think he does need a new place to go and essentially restart his career, because when you get picked above Justin Jefferson, man, and then you don't produce because you were injured the first year, Olave is somebody I'm looking at. Oh, shoot, we might have lost Spotlight.
He should get back in. Get him back in.
Got our cameras looking all weird. But anyways, other one I'm looking at, for me, again, selfishly, is Tyler Linderbaum.
Okay.
Selfishly. I mean, our O-line is getting old. We went from having one of the better O-lines a couple years ago to we aging out, man. We aging out. So all of these are real selfish looks.
Yeah. All right.
Linderbaum, Olave, and corner out of LSU.
Okay. I like those. I like all those guys, man. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird draft. I'm very interested to see how that works out. This draft works out.
It is, because, you know, as Kayvon Thibodeau is one of the big names in this draft, projected 1 or 2 behind either Aiden Hutchinson, depending on what that looks like, or even the corner out of LSU. There's no one in this draft that I look at that I'm just like, that's a must-have. Like, you gotta have this dude. Yeah, I'm an Oregon fan. I've been watching Kayvon Thibodeau all year. So is Spotlight. And there's nothing that stands out to me like, don't run his way or don't drop back.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Hopefully he pans out, but we'll see what turns out from that. Any final thoughts with the NFL as a whole as we kind of wrap it up and move into the end of the NBA?
No. Glad
Not
that this
really.
is over, man. Ready to get to the next one. You know, it's always this time, but it gives us a time just to relax, refresh, and see how everybody's gonna move. So, ready to get into the thick of the NBA.
NBA overview. We've officially hit the halfway point, quote unquote, for the NBA with the All-Star game. So, just looking at the All-Star game, did y'all get the chance to watch it? Anything stand out? Anything just overarching looking at the All-Star game, All-Star weekend, I should say, that y'all are irritated about or excited about based on
irritated about one thing, and this is the one thing I'm gonna say. And I love LeBron. I'm not no LeBron stan, but this dude is selfish. Like, he is selfish. It's not in a way that's like selfish for his team. When he had to mention himself with Cleveland's All-Stars coming up and be like, nah, they got me too. No, LeBron, they don't got you, man. You left. Care about that. You left. And every team you left technically with no capital in shambles to do nothing. And these teams have built themselves back up. And now that this team is doing its own thing on its own thing without the name of succeeding without LeBron, you gotta like intertwine yourself with that. Like, no, bro.
Right.
Like, just move out the way, man. Like, let Garland and them shine like they're doing, bro. That irritated me. But then I was happy that he did the game winning shot. I was like, cool, that's LeBron S. That's what what you should do in an All-Star game. But to include himself in that whole Cleveland deal, like, I feel like, again, it's not like for me to have to critique this is like, you're picking over little stupid stuff. But LeBron, bro, shut up. Like, you just shouldn't have said that one, man. You should have just let them men. You should have just let them men live and leave it at that, bro. That's it. Like, that was the only thing that upset me about that.
For sure. How about you, Polly? Any standouts? Any
The dunk
irritations? Oh my gosh.
They should just stop the dunk contest right there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it. There's no other stars that are gonna come do it. They should just stop it right there. That was the most boring. They should have let the 3-point contest be the star of the show instead of the dunk contest.
Facts.
Like,
I say
Pat
let
winning.
Yeah.
That's
game changing. Like I hate that he won, but that's game changing. Like I had who'd I have? I think I had I can't remember who I had winning.
I had Patty Mills and Desmond Bain, but they got out of there.
Desmond Bain.
Stop picking because every person I pick goes out in the first round. So I stopped.
I would say my biggest irritation is also the dunk contest. They've been waiting for stars to come into the dunk contest for the last since Vince Carter?
Yeah. Nah, so they're trying to get the Levine Gordon back. That's our recent one. That's the most recent one that was just as iconic. But boy, when I saw Kareem walk off, I was rolling, boy.
Bruh, this man walked out mid dunk contest.
And imagine the contestants, bro. Like, usually if you show out that day, like, people kind of push your stock. And ain't nobody like y'all. Like,
hey, man, you see when the little baby, he said Jalen Green, he ass.
I was over here so bad, bro. I was like, Cole Anthony, we push you on this podcast. We tried to get your stock up, my mans. And you really went out there and you soiled the bag for us, bro. I didn't even publicly pick you because I just wanted to have this silent confidence that you was going to go out and show out, bro. And you go out there dancing and dunking and Tim's. Like, bro, people do that on the block every day with a jean jacket on in New York.
You know what I'm saying? And a burner in the back pocket that don't fall out.
Hey, come on, Cole. I think now your stock is gone. Nobody's going to watch. Man, you would have got 2 weeks free of Magic, you know what I'm saying, stuff on your timeline. Nah, bro. It's cool.
My big issue that messed up, this got messed up earlier in the year. Before we even got to the dunk contest, Obi Toppin messed up the dunk contest earlier in the year. How? This man went between the legs during the game.
I've seen that's him. Anytime he has a breakaway, he's always going to do it.
That.
He does it because he's been doing it since college. Like, he was always doing it in college. So it never threw me off, but it's just him. You know, like, it's smooth. I'm not hating on you, bro. Like, that's you. Like, I was like, but it's just like dope. He just like, he's always going to do that. In a playoff game, he's going to do it if he has an open lane.
It's dope. It's great. That's amazing. You can do it during the game. But when you make that one of your dunk contest dunks, 3 of your dunk contest dunks at that. Come on, man. We seen that on a fast break in the game, dog.
Yeah.
Nobody want to see that in a dunk contest. Go get Jordan Kilgannon. Who else is out there? Skywalker. Go get those dudes. Let them do the dunk contest. Professional dunkers. I'd rather see them.
Yeah.
But looking at the outlook going into the All-Star game, who are some of the snubs that y'all got? All-Star snubs this year. There was quite a few of them. LaMelo got in off of an injury reserve.
Yeah, off the reserve.
Who else?
I only got one, and that's JB.
Book got in, right?
Book got in.
I'm not bad.
You said JB?
Jaylen Brown. Yeah.
Man.
Who would you have taken out though for Jaylen Brown?
Van Vliet.
I don't know. Van Vliet having a hell of a year though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like so sick of the All-Star voting stuff that I kind of tapped out on.
Yeah.
I did, but I I wanted Van Vliet in this year because I felt like this would have been the only year he would have really had a shot to get in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like it was right for him to get in. JB's probably gonna have 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things. You know what I'm saying? By the time it's said and done, I think this is the peak of a consistent peak of Van Vliet's career, but I don't think next year he's gonna have the opportunity to get in.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was happy for him to get that.
I was really excited to see DeJounte Murray in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
That one caught me off guard, but I was really happy to see that. Like,
yeah.
DeJounte Murray, okay. I've been trying to sign this dude off to everybody for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But enough of the All-Star talk. Going into the rest of the NBA season outlook. Playoff projections as of right now. Everyone seems to be healthy except for the Suns. Chris Paul's out for the rest of the regular season, 6 to 8 weeks with a thumb injury.
We'll get to see how important he is.
So Chris Paul's out. Who else is out? I think PG should be coming back here soon. Draymond's out. Yeah, there's quite a few guys that are still. Dame is still out. Portland's not really in the playoff picture, but looking at the playoffs right now. Oh, KD.
And Ben Simmons return whenever that happens.
Yeah. I think Ben Simmons will be back. New York also might be lifting their strict COVID guidelines, so Kyrie might be able to play at home games.
Yeah.
So all that in mind, lumping that all together, playoff projections going into the second half of the year. What are
so we can see the playoff picture that we have put up.
Yeah.
As if the playoffs was to start today, and we could just kind of do our little projections on what we think if these were the matchups, what would happen from here, and just kind of work from that framework.
And they got. Did you guys see the New York Knicks and Kemba decided to
sit for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the season? What do you think about that?
I think that's
Does that
smart.
hurt them?
I think that's smart because Kemba never really fit with this team, right? You got Emmanuel Quickly, who's right now the main point guard. If we're leaving RJ Barrett at the 3 or 2, and then Derrick Rose is coming back. Derrick Rose is your guy. He's been your guy in New York for the last few years. Second stint with New York. He knows Thibodeau's in and out program. So to me, it's smart. It's smart on his point. Get healthy. Get that knee healthy. Next year, you only signed a 2-year deal. You can be tradable in the offseason.
So, in the playoff picture right now, we would have Hornets going against the Hawks and the Nets going against the Raptors in a play-in.
Ooh.
And then you would have Philly and Cleveland. No. You would have Philly versus Boston, Cleveland versus Milwaukee. That's our playoff picture as it stands right now.
Chicago and Miami will end up playing whoever makes it out to play in.
Whoever makes it in the play-in. So, with that being said, let's start here. Is there any team not in the playoff picture in the East right now that you think is going to work their way in to the play-in?
I don't.
No, I don't. I think that's the right 10 on there.
Bradley Beal's out for a minute. Washington ain't gonna all of a sudden get better. They got rid of Dinwiddie. Indiana's pretty much sold. They sold everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the picture is set. I do believe the picture is set.
Starting with the. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So you're right. We can start with the play-in games and what we think that would look like. So you would have, because it'll be a home game, the higher seed gets the home game. So you would have Brooklyn playing Toronto in Toronto, and then you would have Atlanta going to Charlotte to play the Hornets. So in the 9-10 matchup, who do you guys have winning?
9-10, I got Charlotte. Charlotte's at home. Atlanta. This is the perfect storm for Charlotte. It's for them to play Atlanta. This is the perfect storm. If they was to play anybody in the play-in and that look at that matchup and be like, oh yeah, from top to bottom we beat y'all. Like Miles Turner, against Miles Bridges against John Collins.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the same player, right? You got Trey and Melo. I'm gonna take Melo in that matchup personally. Size. I'm gonna take that size every time. And then you got all the helps. You got Rozier against Herter. They don't have what's his name anymore. They traded him over to New York. I don't know. I just got Charlotte. Charlotte as a more experienced team. Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
They don't have Cam Reddish anymore. Bogdanovich matching up against Gordon Hayward. Like, I'm gonna take Gordon Hayward, man. There's not really a dominant big in this matchup. You got Capella. You got Onyeka.
Yeah.
They got Trez now.
We got Trez.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad we got him before the break because now they're able to have that time to work him in, and I think our lineup is going to change a lot. This matchup for me is only going to go if this was to be it, and again, it could literally change positions by who wins or who loses. But whoever's the home team is going to win that game to me. So if that's the matchup, whoever's the home team is going to win. Because we struggle with beating them in Atlanta, even though we did get them this year. But we struggle with beating them. Two teams that can play off their home team, when they're there. So in this case, with Charlotte being a home team, I'm definitely going to take Charlotte on this
one. Cool. Who you got, Polly? Who you got and why?
Bus City, man.
And then we got 7 and 8.
Kelly Oubre.
Hey, X Factor.
We got 7 and 8 with Raptors Nets, and this should be a healthy Nets team, assuming that this is where it stays at.
They're playing in Toronto though. Kyrie can't play.
Interesting.
They still win though.
I still give them that one. I would still give the Nets that one off the strength of KD alone.
Just KD by himself, he was murdering the Raptors.
Yeah. I can't see KD folding in a playing game. Good God, what the narrative will be for months if that was to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
against
give it
the
to KD.
Raptors again.
Second time on a different team. Yeah, I think KD and the Nets will pull it through. I think Andre Drummond is going to be the difference for this team going forward. Andre Drummond to me was such an underrated picker for them.
Yeah,
such an underrated picker.
So that means Brooklyn will slide into the 7th spot, and then Brooklyn will be taking on the Chicago Bulls in the first round. And so that means the Hornets and the Raptors will be playing in Toronto. And I don't like that matchup. I don't like that matchup. I got us losing that. Toronto's like Miami's a system and scheme wise to us, and I don't like that matchup. They've been whooping our behind this year, so I have no confidence that Charlotte could go to Toronto and win a game.
Yeah, I think the youth of Charlotte is probably going to be their downfall. But I'm also going to give them the credit of they're going to go and beat an Atlanta Hawks team. Toronto's coming off getting beat up by Brooklyn. I don't think they make that a close game.
Yeah,
they're gonna have their spirits broke going into that game, right? So I'm gonna give Charlotte the edge on this just because of the fact that Montrezl Harrell is that much of a difference. That's a 20 and 10 dude. If you give this man 25 minutes, 20 and 10 dude easily. You ain't got to call no plays for him. Pick and roll. He gonna grab his offensive rebounds. He gonna do what he does. 20 and 10 guy easy. But I'm gonna give it to Charlotte because of Montrezl Harrell.
Paula, who'd you have?
I think I got the Raptors in that one.
So that's 2-1 for the Raptors. So the Raptors would move on, and the Raptors will become the 8th seed, and they will play Miami. So that will be our playoff picture. So let's kind of just walk through what we think now. So it would be Miami versus the Raptors.
4-0 sweep.
Let me grab the paper. So we got Miami and the Raptors. So we got Miami move. We all got Miami moving on, right?
Yeah. I got them 4-0 in them.
All right, and then we got the very interesting matchup of the Bulls versus the Nets.
4-2 Chicago.
4-2 Chicago.
4-2 Chicago.
This is a healthy Chicago team, and a healthy Chicago team waxed them.
4-2 Chicago.
I go in further. 4-1 Chicago.
Oh, that's tough.
I can't even fight it because I had the Nets, but I definitely understand the logic. I had the Nets in 6, 7. But we're going to move them on. Bulls move on. Nets are out. So Bulls is a 2.
At least
Then you
Philly
got
and Boston.
Philly and Boston. How about Boston?
I got Boston too.
I got Philly in that one.
But by this time, Joel Embiid is the MVP. Yes. James Harden just ain't playoff basketball, man. And next to a ball dominant Joel Embiid,
I think so.
Honestly, I think Embiid loses the MVP because of Harden. I don't think he's not gonna.
ooh,
I don't think he's gonna be MVP.
I'm with Ballard. I think
damn.
him getting Harden. I think him getting Harden is going to mess his numbers up. Because now
Yeah.
Doc is going to have to find a way to take the next 19, 20-ish games to make them a team. And Boston, if you see that record, they've been 9-1 in their last 10 games. Defensively, they become a way better team. Probably said the last time they picked up Derek White. One thing we know for a fact is Tatum and Brown show up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I with a raised floor of a defensive team and 2 guys who are two-way people, I'm going to put my money on Boston to beat Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to Boston.
An experienced Robert Williams to me is gonna that man's is a dog. Like Robert Williams, walking double, damn near triple double.
And they got the Embiid killer, Al Horford.
That's so true.
So we have Boston moving on. That moves us to Cleveland and Milwaukee. And this is when I say, yo, Cleveland, you did an absolute beautiful job. Catch you next year.
Yep, catch you next year. I think
catch you next year.
Ain't they go 4-2? They win 2 off of youth and off of just having
a good team,
hell of a team. Yeah. But they gonna get 4-2. Yeah.
So that moves our next series to Miami, Boston.
I got Miami in 6.
Miami in 7. That's tough.
This is a 7 series to Miami to me.
That's a 7-game series right
there.
Yeah,
Boston has so much firepower in just 2 people.
But Boston to me has become, their style is starting to look a lot like how Miami plays. Big emphasis on defense.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're gritty.
Yeah, but they're subbing. You're subbing Bam you're subbing having a big man to having 2 good wings, 2 elite wings, and I think Bam could go out there and he could hold Brown and Tatum for possessions at a time in crucial moments. So yeah, I got to give it to Miami if that's the matchup. But it's a 7-game series and it's a hell of a series.
Miami.
I still got Miami.
Next matchup would be Milwaukee versus the Bulls.
Oh, that's another 7-game, I think.
It's another 7-game, but for me, man, it's just Giannis is just too much.
Yeah,
I don't know if they can.
I don't know if they.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna give it to.
That's experience. A lot of mans right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to experience. Plus, I mean, like what I've seen when I'm looking at the Bulls, you got a bunch of guys that live on the 3-point line. Zach LaVine loves his 3-point shots in the half court. You can't depend on DeMar DeRozan to shoot 35 times in mid range to compete with Giannis on the other end. Who's gonna stop Giannis? You ain't got nobody to guard him. Derrick Jones Jr.
Bam can only do so much. Like that's the next one. But yeah, you're right with the Bulls. Like it's just too much Giannis. Yeah. It's too much Giannis in that one to get by. I'm already looking ahead because that next matchup is Miami Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I think that's gonna be it.
I got it. Milwaukee in 6.
I think Milwaukee sweep Milwaukee.
Sweep Milwaukee.
Sweep.
I think Milwaukee sweeps to get into the finals.
I still think this is 7. I still think this is 7.
Oh, you think Milwaukee sweeps them?
Yeah, I think Milwaukee sweeps them.
So I got it in 6 because I think Bobby Portis is healthy. He's finally healthy. He's finally getting his lungs back. That's why they let go of DeMarcus Cousins on his 10-day. Chris Middleton. They don't have DiVincenzo anymore. They actually picked up who the hell they pick up? They traded DiVincenzo for somebody.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen?
Oh no,
not Grayson Allen.
Oh wait, no.
I can't remember who they traded him away for. But you got Drew Holiday, who players call him one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez should be back healthy for the second half of the season. So to have Brook as your backup center, boy, Giannis is averaging 35 and 15 this series.
So right now we got the Bucks coming out the East. We got the Bucks coming out the East. Now, before we move on to the West, it is after the All-Star break. KD's coming back. If Kyrie gets his time and Ben is going to make a play, where does Brooklyn move up to by the end of the season? Or are they where they will be at?
Well, I think
they move up to 4.
Yeah, 4. They'll be about 3 or 4.
So right now that they're 3 games back from 6. And I know obviously you got some interconference matchups coming here, so that could change really, really fast. So who from that top 3 to 6 then, because 1 and 2 I believe is set. Who from that 3 to 6 is going to find their way working into a play-in?
Boston. They just find ways to lose games.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They'll be up 20+ points, and I mean, so all of my Brooklyn, factoring everything Brooklyn wise, was not including Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Right? All of that was not with Ben Simmons in my mind. We had this conversation in 2 months. Ben Simmons on a defensive team. Brooklyn just went from a no defense team to a hell of a great defensive team.
Yeah.
Milwaukee traded for Serge Ibaka. That's who he traded for.
That's so tough.
Yeah,
you
that's crazy.
Put Giannis at the 3?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so tough.
So I think
so tough.
This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. But hear me out. I think Milwaukee's gonna move up in the standings. I think Boston is gonna keep moving up in the standings. And I think Brooklyn's gonna move up. And I think Cleveland's gonna find themselves in a play-in.
Ooh.
I
can't even be mad at that.
Yeah. I think this is just a time where I think experience for Milwaukee is going to start to take off. I think Boston is on a rise because now they have found who they're going to be this year, and they're going to build on that. And even if Brooklyn just literally gets KD back for the rest of the season, they're not going to drop off like they did. So I'm with y'all with Brooklyn moving up to about the 4, 5, 6 range. But I think some team has to fall down. And right now, when I look, in my heart, I want to say Cleveland because they're young, but I really want to say Philly starts to fall off because I really think James Harden doesn't work with them. So that's what I got right there.
I can't even be mad at that.
So to the West.
Ooh, to the West.
To the West.
We got Phoenix, Golden State, Memphis, Utah in the top 4. Dallas, Denver, 5 and 6. Playing right now is Minnesota, LA, and Portland.
Minnesota, LA, and Portland. So do you feel like there's anybody who is currently on the outside looking in that will make their way into the play-in picture?
New Orleans. New Orleans finds their way in the play-in as a detriment to themselves. They're going to find their way in the play-in.
Oh,
I think it is what it is. I think it is what it is. Since Portland's made all those moves, they've been 4-1 since the trade deadline, I believe. They've definitely picked it up on their end. So I'm they're on a 4-game streak right now. So yeah, I'm gonna ride with Portland on this one, and I think this is a Dameless Portland.
Yep.
Now, so I think if Dame does make his way back in like a week or 2 or whatever he does, that'd be cool. The rest of the teams, I would love to see the Spurs make it in. I would love to see DeJounte have the chance. Only way I would love to see the Pelicans get in is if Zion decides to step in and play. But I think it's set.
I think Zion's done in New Orleans, man.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard and everything, reports wise, and this is a lot of it's coming from JJ Redick. Like,
yeah,
the fact that you didn't call CJ McCollum, welcome him as your teammate, being the cornerstone of the franchise, almost says it everything.
Yeah.
Start with the play-in.
So we have. Do you see anybody from the play-in making their way up?
The Clippers.
Lakers.
The Clippers. I I want to say the
Are they
Lakers
gonna
can
get
make
Kawhi
it to
back?
6. No.
They're not getting Kawhi back this year.
Even if they say there's a chance, the way they manage Kawhi's minutes, the way Kawhi's camp manages his minutes, he's not coming back.
Yeah, I think it's set. I think the Clippers is where they're at. I don't think they can.
Yeah, I think that's a good little 7 through 10 right there.
Yeah, I think 7 through 10 is where it's at. So then that will make our first matchup Lakers Portland, and then we have Minnesota Clippers 3 and 6. Memphis will play Denver. Utah will play Dallas, and Phoenix and Golden State would wait for the winners of the play-in. So 9 and 10 matchup Lakers Portland.
You got Portland.
I got Portland too.
We're assuming this is a Dame.
Okay,
right?
hold on. Yeah,
We're
so
assuming this is a Dame Portland, right?
yeah. So if we're in LA, I'm gonna give it to the Lakers. I'm gonna give it to the Lakers because I think at this point in the season, Russell Westbrook just got put on blast the fact that LeBron James is mad that he didn't get traded. You know what I'm saying? He about to play out of his mind. AD, I'm assuming this is a healthy AD. LeBron's been playing the best ball of his career scoring wise. I gotta give it to him.
I got Portland. It's gonna be bye Westbrook again.
So
bye.
This one is tough. And so initially when I thought Dame in Portland, I don't go against Dame in closeout games. That's one thing I just learned not to do.
That's tough.
I just don't go against Dame in closeout games. But I can't go against LeBron either. You know what I'm saying? Like I just really can't. And I think he's gonna find a way with that group to win that game. But I also don't want to see that game right there either, because I want Dame in the playoffs in the 7 series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would take the Lakers in that matchup.
Yeah.
Lakers move on. Minnesota against the Clippers in Minnesota.
Minnesota, I've been calling y'all out. I've been telling y'all to be better. Y'all been better. So I'm going to ride with y'all. I'm going to go with Minnesota.
I got Minnesota too.
That's tough. I got to go with the Clippers. I think PG is coming back to form. No matter what I think, we got 2 for Minnesota.
All right. So Minnesota will play the Warriors. And our next matchup will be the Battle of LA. We got Clippers, Lakers. And
there's no way
I got the Lakers.
Yeah, there's no way the Lakers lose to the Clippers.
So I got the Lakers taking out the Clip. And that got us, Bala, you there too? It's got us moving on. So we got Phoenix taking on the Lakers. And then we have Golden State taking on the Timberwolves. So let's start from our 1-8 matchup, Phoenix, Lakers.
I'm going to sound like such a fan.
Upset.
I'm going to sound like such a fan, bro. All right, so first series, I'm assuming they're not going to have Chris Paul. Chris Paul's timeline is 7 to 9 weeks. That puts it right into the first week of the playoffs. No Chris Paul, there's no way the Lakers lose to them, bro.
Oh, let's make
it's the first series in Crypto Arena.
No way. No way we lose to a Chris Paul-less Phoenix Suns.
Let's set the ground rules on this then. Is Chris Paul active or no?
No.
No, I don't think he's active.
Oh, yeah. Phoenix ain't about to win. So
no
Chris Paul, no dub. So Lakers move on.
If Phoenix was without DeAndre Ayton, Booker, and Mikhail Bridges, but they had Chris Paul, we would lose.
So
Lakers Paul is the difference maker.
Lakers move on. We got Golden State, Minnesota.
Golden State sweep. They sweeping.
Golden
State sweep.
They sweeping.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no time about that.
Every game
Golden
by 15.
State. So hold up. Since technically Lakers won, Lakers will be playing Warriors next round, right?
No, they wouldn't. No, we'd be playing Phoenix because we have to play twice. Minnesota would take the 7th spot.
No, I'm talking about after, since we pushed the Lakers past Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't play Golden State because that would be a 1-2 matchup. They would play the winner of the next one. All right. Then we got Memphis and Denver.
Memphis.
I got Memphis. I think this is the year that they push Bob. I got Memphis.
4-2.
I think Jamal Murray's coming back, isn't he?
I just don't think it's enough time. I don't think it's enough time. I think even if he came back right now, I don't think it's enough time. And I think as much as people are talking about Ja, people are so low right now on Jaren Jackson. And I think nobody shuts out the Joker, but I think he does enough. And I think them as a team overall do enough to get past Denver, and I can see them getting past Denver in 5.
Yeah. I think Memphis has more helpers than Denver does.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain. Got
Desmond Bain is a big helper.
People sleep on Zaire Williams' performance.
Zaire Williams.
Yeah. So they knew what they did when they drafted him. They had a plan to bring him along easy. So we got our next one, Utah, Dallas.
Dallas taking them out 4-1.
I ain't giving Utah the light of day.
4-0?
I can't
they out of there. They out of there.
Luka finally gets past the first round.
Utah has been the best team after the All-Star break the last 3 years. Best team after the All-Star break. But they've always come into the All-Star break with at least a 3-game win streak. They're on a 5-game losing streak right now, I think. 1-game losing streak.
They lost Joe
Ingles,
man. Y'all best role player.
So that would actually make. So I actually think the next matchup, because Golden State was 2, the Lakers were 8, Memphis was 3, and Dallas was 5. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm bracketing this right. I believe it's supposed to be 3 and 2 play, and then the Lakers would have to play. No, I think they might still give them the low seed. So I'm gonna go off the assumption that
I don't think they do the low seed thing, no.
No,
I think
so. It's 1.
I think it's a set.
Hold on, let me look.
And I think they get
Yeah, so it's 1-8, 4-5, 3-6, 2-7.
Yeah.
So we moved Golden.
The Lakers would play Dallas.
So Lakers Warriors against Grizzlies. That's tough.
Yeah, it would be LA, Dallas, and then Warriors, Grizzlies.
Oh,
this is tough. This is tough.
Oh,
Ja's the warrior killer.
He is the warrior killer. And so all right. So if we're doing Golden State Memphis first, right? This matchup I look at very similar to how I look at Charlotte, Atlanta. This is the perfect storm for Memphis. When you talk about matchups across the board, you got a poor man's Klay Thompson, and I hold my tongue when I say that, and Desmond Bain, who's going to be on Klay Thompson. You got a Ja Morant, who is a dog. Jaren Jackson. Let's not forget they got Steven Adams.
No.
Brandon Clark. I don't know, man. I think it's a 7-game series, but I got to give it to Memphis.
I got Warriors.
I got Warriors in 6, man. I agree with
even with Ja being the killer, Steph dropped 50 on him.
I 100%.
He's been dropping them.
Like I 100% agree with everything you just said, but then I'm just sitting there looking at the fact that I'm like, Draymond's around. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at the fact that Draymond's around, and Draymond's gonna find him and Klay will find a way to neutralize some of that stuff. And so I got to go Golden State in 6.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad y'all both went Golden State because I was
gonna
go sell just to make Golden State go forward, but
I got Golden State in 6.
I trusted in y'all. Y'all came through for me.
We got Golden State in 6, and now we got Lakers and Dallas.
I'm gonna sound like I told you I'm gonna sound like a real fan, but the Lakers got a real nice path to the finals.
Lakers.
Got the Lakers at 6.
I literally can't pick Dallas, so I'm not gonna try to argue it. So Luka, you'll get there next time. You got out the first round this year, so it's Golden State versus the Lakers.
We gonna get 4-1.
Yeah, our WTF is Golden State versus the Lakers.
It's another Steph versus LeBron matchup. in the Western Conference Finals, and I think LeBron just comes up really, really short.
I'm gonna sound like a hater here.
I
But I feel like we messed up the East bracket, and maybe at least the Hornets could have made the conference finals like y'all's team did. So, yeah, both y'all teams made it. My team didn't make it. So, it is what it is.
You win against your own team.
What?
Your fault.
I don't think this is a good matchup at all for the Lakers. And the only thing that's going to make me keep up is the fact that, again, I'm asking LeBron James in year 19 to be him. And year 19, LeBron James being him is not enough for a Golden State team. I will tell you that if AD is 100% healthy for 6 games, no tweaks, no knacks, no injuries, he, to me, is the Draymond Green breaker in this game situation. But then again, I don't know about the reliability of Russ there. And for me, when you play the Lakers, when you play the Warriors, and to be a healthy Warriors team, you have to have 3 strong. And if I can give you 2 strong and a third iffy, it's not iffy. When the Cavs did it, they had Kyrie, they had LeBron, they had Kevin Love, 3 strong. I'm giving 2 with LeBron and AD, but you're not giving me a strong third performance from Russ. So I'm not going to give it to you because I know what I'm going to get from Golden State's big 3. I know what they've developed their backup to be. So I think it'll be it's going to be a very entertaining series. LeBron's going to average triple-double, so whatever. But again, this is 6 games and it's the Warriors.
The one game the Lakers are going to win is going to because LeBron goes for 50.
Be like a game 5.
12 rebounds and 15 assists. And then the next game, he goes for like 40, 10, and 5, and they get blown out by 30.
Yeah. So that leaves us to having our finals matchup will be Milwaukee defending its title against the Golden State Warriors.
Boy. Ooh, I got Milwaukee in 6.
That's but there's no one can guard Giannis, man. I saw what they did to us.
let's look at matchups across the board, right?
What?
Drew Holiday on Steph Curry. He gonna try his darndest. He gonna try his best. Steph's still gonna drop 30 points. Drew's gonna win some matchups, some of those games. You know what I'm saying? But we'll call Steph taking that dub. The next matchup, Klay Thompson versus Chris Middleton. Who do y'all got? And we're talking.
It's Klay. It's never been like a thought when he's healthy that like Chris Middleton. Like it's Klay. It's always been Klay. It's not to say that Middleton wouldn't have a series where he's averaging like 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? Because in this series he will have to be the second scorer.
Yeah.
I don't think he can allow Holiday to be the second scorer in this series to win. He has to be the 19, 20 a game scorer. He's going to have his night where he drops a 33, 34, 35 ball and really takes over. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations. But it's always Klay. It's always been Klay. Klay's always been the best 2-guard in the league, all-around 2-guard since that dynasty started. And people just have to admit that fact, but they won't. For me, the deal breaker becomes again, Draymond and what they would do defensively isn't going to contain Giannis, but I don't think the Bucks have enough for when Golden State goes on those stretches and runs and shoots the lights out to keep up. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is a 7-game series. Finally, but I'm giving it to the Warriors.
I can't do it. Serge Ibaka's at the 4. Bobby Portis is at the 5. Giannis is at the 3. You're putting. All right. So what I'm looking at is you're asking either Andrew Wiggins to guard Serge Ibaka, Bobby Portis, or Giannis. There's no way you're going to put Draymond Green on anyone other than Giannis. So we'll take Giannis out of the question.
And that's why I think there's small ball, more zone concepts, zone matchups would help to keep them away from that. I think very rarely, I feel like if there was ever a true man-to-man situation, oddly enough, and Giannis has the ball catching from the perimeter out, I think you would see Clay go out there and force him to be help side itch. If they know it's that situation. But if Giannis is catching the ball anything from free throw line extended down, that's where it's going to become the problem. But if you're going to give Giannis the ball on a 3-point line extended outside the perimeter, I think Wiggins and Clay, they would have something enough to scheme him into areas to be like, hey, we're going to push you to help side stuff to help out there. So
they're gonna box in one Giannis.
Yeah, and that's how I feel it's gonna go.
That's
I feel
tough.
like they will live and die by anybody but Steph holding the main ball handler in the moment and letting Wiggins and Clay and Kuminga and these guys just go out there and play with length and athletic ability to just rotate off of some of that stuff. I definitely don't. I definitely don't think you're gonna see a lot of isolation man type situations. They've shown their ability to scheme through that. Giannis has shown the ability to bully through that too. So he's gonna have to have, like he had a epic final series like last year. But yeah, I definitely
don't even have to ask Pollard. Don't even have to. The reason I'm comfortable picking Milwaukee, is because I know this voting is gonna go to Golden State. You got that damn Golden State Warrior fan over there, but I don't know, man. I got Milwaukee in 6 or 7, just because a slump is bound to happen.
Yeah.
A slump is bound to happen, and when it does, who's gonna step up? Yeah, they got Clay. Jordan Poole is proven. I don't care what nobody says. Jordan Poole is proven. But we'll see.
Yeah,
because it also goes for Milwaukee too, right? Like Chris Middleton goes on a slump, they getting swept. Period.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton goes on a slump, they getting swept. Drew Holiday gets hurt, they getting swept. I think the Warriors have more opportunity to have something go wrong, quote unquote, than the Bucks do. The Bucks have to play perfect to go to Game 7.
Gotcha. All right, so that has us the Golden State Warriors, NBA Finals, Bucks falling short of going back to back.
Damn. Steph gets his first ever Finals MVP.
Facts.
First.
They've been holding that over. They've been holding that. So got us good there, y'all.
And what's crazy is it might just be freaking Draymond Green that'll get it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Holly, man, what you got to say about all this, man? We just got your team winning the damn final.
I mean, we were the favorites in the beginning, so baby.
Y'all really was though. We talked about this at the beginning of the year. Damn, did we really? We had. I think we had Brooklyn and Golden State though.
Yeah, we had Brooklyn and Golden State. But Brooklyn, this is why we get the projection now. Again, we'll double back when everything gets locked in. But I do think 1 through 10, what we see on both sides is who will be there. I think the only thing after that is I just think 1 and 2 on both sides is set in stone. Also, I think between 3 through 10, we're gonna see some matchups change, and we'll come back to that.
Cool.
But if y'all cool with that, we can end that there because I got too many yelling, and we can save our awards for next week.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Save our awards for next week. Give us a little more time, but real quick, we could touch them real quick so we ain't gotta dig. MVP currently, who's your MVP of the season?
John Morant.
I got DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan still.
DeRozan. Coach of the year. Hey, we're gonna show Monty Williams.
Monty Williams.
Williams.
That man right back in the number 1 spot. Monty Williams for sure.
Who's your 6th man of the year?
Tyler Hero.
Tyler. I'm with Tyler.
Yeah, I gotta go Tyler.
But I will tell people I'll make my stamp known now. Tyler 6th man of the year, but he will never be a number 1 on a team, on a winning team.
No.
I don't understand why everybody's pushing this narrative that Tyler Hero could walk to the Indiana Pacers and make them a top 4 seed in the East. I don't understand why.
Who's he replacing?
People think Tyler Hero is a 1. People think there's a huge majority of this NBA world that thinks Tyler Hero is a 1.
No.
You're out of your mind. Put Hero on the Pacers.
He's a one in Miami by need. Not and he's barely that.
He got two NBA players around him. What's the difference if you traded him and Jordan Clarkson spots?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Tyler Hero's a great player. He's a talented scorer, but he's not a number one. Make him a number one on the team, and you'll be looking for more. No, I don't agree with that. Rookie of the year.
Evan Mobley.
I got Evan, but
Same.
I'm definitely
Evan Mobley.
I'm definitely impressed with how I seen K come along. Scotty Barnes has been balling out of control. People are saying Josh Giddey is 6'8" Steve Nash. People are saying Josh Giddey's 6'8" Steve Nash. Y'all. I don't know, man.
Josh Giddey's nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Josh Giddey's nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
He can't shoot, and Nash can shoot. People forget Nash let that thing go. But it took till Nash got to Phoenix to become who he was, too. So I'm not going. He's good. And then who else we got? Coach of the year, rookie of the year, your defensive player of the year?
Mikhail Bridges.
Oh, Giannis.
I mess with Bridges. I don't want Giannis to get another one. I want.
It's not gonna be Bridges, but I'm gonna put it out there.
Yeah, I like Bridges.
He's very much a Tayshaun Prince type of player. I love that about him.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, that's dope. And
most improved player of the year.
Most improved.
I'm over here scrolling through everything.
And most improved.
Ja.
Oh,
Ja's leap, because his leap is really changing.
That leap was crazy.
Yeah,
that leap was crazy. From playing to third seed right now, that's crazy.
Yeah, you ain't lying, John Moran. Hey, and we was big at the end of the year last year on the Grizzlies. We was huge on the Grizzlies.
Remember some fools was on TikTok and all in our face mad because we said John Morant was better than Fox and all these other guards, and they said, we just like him because he's a dunker. Yeah, sometimes y'all should listen to us. Yeah, I don't like to listen to us.
Just like we said about Jalen Suggs, just like we talked about Cooper Kupp and the Rams winning. You know, call us crazy, whatever you want.
We said
what it is.
Comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year, man.
I got Kevin Love.
Give my man, yeah, man.
I got Kevin Love. This man went from not giving a damn about anybody last year. He turned the ball over on purpose on the end ball 3 times. And now he's like number 2 6 man of the year right now.
I know it might not be like impactful points wise, but I just want to Kevin Love, show some love to him. I like that. I like Carmelo too, man. I'm just glad that he's still in the league and he's productive in a role right there. It's too late, but on timing for him. But like, if this pans out to be the way that we say it is, then this means that Clay returned to 100% Clay that we know, and it should have been Clay. Because, 100% Clay is top player in the league, one of the top players in the league. So, yeah,
top 10
it should be.
Top 10 easy.
Yeah, so that's the case.
Golden State Warriors, the 2022 NBA champions. That's tough.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Hey, man. For those of y'all still around, man, we had so much fun with y'all. I can't wait till next time when we finish up the movie madness. I was lit, y'all. If you have any other suggestions like that for us, send them, man. We'll be more willing to try them out, man. And see what it's about.
We can do like fast food competition, you know what I'm saying? McDonald's, Burger King. Whatever y'all want us to put together, send it our way. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Hit us up, Twitch, all of that. Come vibe us. But
let's get it.
We'll see y'all next week. Episode 36, TTE Talks back in the building. Y'all have a good rest of your evening.
All right, y'all.